a part of a greater community. What God wants to do. May God open our eyes to that. Let's pray. God, thank you for your word and for its power. And right now, God, I cover in prayer everyone in this house, but especially those, oh God, who've known broken goals, broken plans, broken by storms, broken by stuff they couldn't even control. But I thank you, oh God, that you're such a good God. You can use what they lost in order to help them find your greater plan and purpose for their lives. And so in Jesus' name, please, right now, go through this church and go ahead and touch each heart, touch each mind, touch each spirit. You know where they are, you know what they're dealing with. So bless them, encourage them, and now position them for the purpose you have in store for them. In the matchless name of Jesus. And now, God, as we go our respective ways, order our steps and stops. Bless these your children to have an amazingly positive and powerful week. As a matter of fact, may they serve as your witnesses wherever they go, sharing how good you are. And may people see your hand on them. Give them power to fulfill their purpose. And now the Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord cause God's face to shine on you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you. Grant you peace. Go down in the power of God's Holy Spirit. Listen, you're being set up for our come up in Jesus' name.
We're being set up for our come up. Acts 1, 6 through 14, and I've been Brandon. I have a Bible saying. Oh, I forgot. But submit my offering. I actually do. I'm gonna do an hour. I'm gonna do $1 right now, but I'll probably do another $1 second service. But at least $1 right now. But I'm really working on a lot of stuff. That actually really just be smart about. And that's just real talk. So even with that being said, that's what's up. But working on doing a few things actually, to honestly, help that situation. Trying to think, even in more detail, but I'm kind of thinking it'll work fairly good, if not horrible, but fairly good. It'll help me out a little bit at least, for sure. So I'm working on getting like another phone, but not with any service on it. Just kind of not to make phone calls. I'm kind of just another phone to kind of hold extra storage on, maybe just make music on, and maybe hold some pictures on, and just kind of doing what I can do on a phone with no service on it for the most part. I can get one, for roughly, $100, hopefully, maybe less, but $100 sounds about good. So I actually looked up online, at the beginning of the service, I looked up something like, I think I looked at it first, like, what can you do with a phone? And it said without service. I said without service. And I just clicked that, and it said certain stuff. And then after I looked at that, and see, it might actually kind of help with a little bit at least, but looked up, straight up iPhone prices. And the first one I seen was like, my iPhone was like $100. So, if I'm still like, asking questions and stuff, but I'm praying it could be, a great blessing, just because like a lot, just even for me to actually, make this the best channel possible, like I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to invest a little bit into it too, and then even just, yeah, even just, like I always say, but work it on, working smart as well. So that's a little bit of, the insight about, working smarter, not harder. But that's kind of like, you work hard, but at the same time, it's like work smart too, because at least for me, I just kind of find like it kind of takes a lot of just kind of figuring out a lot of stuff. And Ron Wills actually has a video. It's like I don't know what it's called, but something like, the answer might be super simple, like the solution, might be simple or something like that. But I added it to, watch later, list kind of, so got a lot on here, but at the same time, like, yeah, I want to get to a lot of videos later, but sometimes it's just, I'm in a different kind of mode, so. But for the most part, yeah, that's about it for now. It's kind of like, a lot on my plate today too, but I'm working on just kind of playing it by ear too, and just, trusting God that, God will kind of guide my steps and, order my steps, so. And that's just real talk, so. It's funny, but sometimes I don't know what it feels like. So much I could do, but at the same time, it's like, don't really feel like, too motivated to do much at all right now. Just, waiting for the next service, but kind of just, waiting for certain stuff too, and just kind of like, just sitting still for a little bit, just, moving for like a real good amount of time. But, yeah, so if anything, yeah, for the most part, I do have to charge the computer, for the next service. Whether I record or even just watch on the computer. I haven't watched on the laptop in a while, but a lot of stuff, even another factor, why it'll be pivotal for me to get a different phone too, just because, the GPS might still work now at this point, but on my last phone, I pretty much had the phone for a little bit more than 2 years, but I would say less than 3, but yeah, literally, I actually know exactly when it was. So it was like, let me see. So yeah, it was about 2 years, close to exactly 2 years. I might leave a few more messages, but it's close to 2 years having on the phone. But pretty much though, what my point is like, it was a lot less gigs, whatever you want to call it, whatever gigabyte on. But anyway, a lot less space, I'll say. In a sense, I guess. I don't even know how that works too much. But, it was a lot less space in a sense. It was smaller, gigabyte or whatever you want to call it, but on the phone. But still, like, this phone, kind of got to that point at this point now, so I'm kind of used to that. But pretty much the last phone was, it seems like, a good amount of gigs less. I forget, I don't know exactly how much less, but, just less. So, but, long story, I guess, semi-long, or just, long story short for the most part, but just, anyway, however else you want to put it. But, yeah, the last phone, what they kind of came to the conclusion was, close to 2 years later, is that the GPS didn't work because the GPS kind of needs memory. Or I don't know why that is, but kind of needs memory. So I didn't know why, but the GPS kind of broke it. It's funny, close to like a month after I got the phone. But honestly, it was amazing. And I should tell you the story of that too, because man, actually, it worked out amazing. So it's what's up.